Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video, brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. Learn the PPT strategies and profit for life. Let's get started today on this Thursday, September 25th, 2014. Right now, markets are taking an absolute beating. And now this is significant, folks, because again, if you look at the markets, right, we had this nice snapback rally yesterday. Everyone was getting bullish again on the markets. And then today, we not only got a big down day, but we took out the lows from yesterday and we went much, much lower. And that's a very bearish sign on the global picture. All right, we're talking larger picture here. Because again, you had the top on Friday, which was last Friday, almost 1 week ago, and that was a perfect top. I talked about the possibility it could be a top as the Alibaba IPO debuted and the Scotland no vote kind of came into the markets, and the markets didn't really rally on either of those two factors. In fact, they sold off. And then you saw consecutive two-day down moves Monday and Tuesday of this week. Wednesday, we saw the snapback on light volume. And that's, again, the question. And I said this yesterday. We need to watch to see whether or not this market comes up and makes a new high, or does it sell off in reverse and make a lower low here? And ultimately, we see the answer at this point, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. The market made a lower low, and sure, we are down to the downside here pretty nicely on the day. Again, S&P is down right now 27 points. NASDAQ, get this, down 75 points. Dow down 229 points. So, I mean, we're talking about sizable drops in the indices here. And now one of the key leaders here to the downside is the NASDAQ because of Apple. Take a look at Apple today, guys, down $3. On the day. That is a monster move to the downside. Absolute monster move. And again, that's something we should pay attention to because this is such a major component of the indices, the NASDAQ, specifically NASDAQ 100. Other stocks under pressure today. We're seeing financials take a beating. Look at Goldman Sachs down almost $4 on the day, right around the lows of the day. And we are seeing JPM follow suit as well. Other technology players taking a hit today. Take a look at Baba down $1 after bouncing yesterday. Opened higher today and then just sold straight off down $1 on the day. Baidu, which had a good bounce yesterday, down about $5 today, reversing that move as well. So again, you can see the tech sector, and here's Netflix down about $5 and change. Tesla today down about 3.5. The tech sector really leading the sharpest declines. But we are seeing a couple sectors, and this is the main portion of the video. This is what I'm giving to you guys as major heads up. All right, I've started to accumulate options in a couple different plays, and again, this is just for you guys here. Okay, this is just for you guys here. I'm giving this out because I want you guys to have a heads up on this and what I've been doing here. And today, folks, I picked up a new option play for myself. I picked up SWN calls. Why? Let's take a look at the SWN chart. All right, if we go to the daily chart here, let me flip over to the daily chart. Look at this decline. I mean, we all see it's a major decline. But what I'm loving here is this. Look at this. Pivot highs here, pivot low, pivot low, pivot low, and pivot low. So what did I do today? I picked up the October expiration 35, which is at the money or just in the money slightly, calls on this. Okay? And right now I paid $1 on those. So heads up on this. This is an options trade. I'm giving it out for free in this video. And again, right now, I'm up, $400. I bought 100 contracts. Again, because the expiration is only 1 month away, I don't go super heavy on these because, again, it's very high risk. But in my opinion, based on this chart, I mean, look at how oversold it is. Major support. I mean, this isn't just minor support. This is major support. If I can get $1 to $1.50 bounce out of this, I'll double my money very easily. And that's what I'm banking on. And I have really, to get that dollar bounce, I have 1 month to do so. Okay, and again, we're dealing with at the money or just slightly in the money 35 strike price expiration in October, so basically a month away. And again, I'm liking these quite a bit. So in any case, that's what I wanted to give to you guys as a play for today. And again, it's basically trading right there. It's coming back in a little, so the options have come back in and are now trading right around that same level I picked up. Another side note, why I like these oil plays, I like gold, silver plays, is because we're seeing a potential bottom on the euro and a possible top on the dollar. And this will be the final thing I go over. Take a look at this, guys. See, you have a gap fill right here. You're almost at A lot of resistance starting to come into play here. And if we go over to that, so this is the UUP, which is the dollar ETF. And by the way, the optimism on the dollar and the negativeness on the euro is at huge disparities. So that gets my attention always. But look at this potential. I mean, nothing yet, but I'm just watching to see if we get some sort of little reversal on the euro, if we see follow through in the coming days or how it reacts. But this is something I'm definitely watching here as well. Okay, so that's what I'm looking here. I am keeping an eye on some other plays, but again, those will be reserved for Research Center members. If you're interested in these calls as well as more calls, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Again, there's a 7-day free trial here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. You can take the Research Center if you're a swing trader or an investor. If you're a day trader, come join us in the intraday stock chat. The day trading calls today were unbelievable. I made a huge amount of money scalping the S&P 500, the SPY, just multiple scalps, including Apple. There were a couple great scalps on Apple today. Members in there made countless. We had one member making over $20,000 today day trading. All right, very simply. So again, that's the day trading chat room, the intraday stock chat. If you're a swing trader and you don't day trade, then the Research Center is for you. There's a 7-day free trial for each. Come join us here, guys. Profit with the pros.